Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Knock it out. Eh. 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 Yeah. 이거 뭡니까? 边 left side lower. Left side lower more. Yes.
Working it's okay, Jimmy. Thank you.
더